Hey guys, what's up? RHD here. Welcome back to another video. Alright, let's talk. Now, if you're asked a question, should we protect our women? What would your answer be? Do they need means to protect themselves? What would your answer be? Is it important that we ensure they have adequate protection and the means to do so? What would your answer be? Now, for me, the answer is yes. And now we see a great attack, in my opinion, on our women, females, even men, because, these things have been going on for a long time. However, it seems like women are being more targeted as of lately, with the deaths of a few women in days past, and now more women going missing, more attacks on women, and now the women are seeking permission through Parliament so they can have the use of a pepper spray, which I believe, in my opinion, should be freely given or freely accessible for self-defense purposes. There's the saying and the worrying about illegal, harmful, dangerous items, and every country has different restrictions on these. But there's something going through Parliament, a petition, 15,000 women. That's the goal they were hitting for. They have way surpassed that. And they want, the laws to be rewritten where it's not an offense to have a pepper spray. Though one can legally and readily go and buy a machete, go and buy a knife, or various other chopping, stabbing equipments, because those are considered, or possibly can be used for household and farming, gardening, and all sorts of stuff. But a pepper spray, it's hard to get your hands on if you're in Jamaica and some other countries, because it's considered a prohibited item. Now, what other options do they have? In most countries where they restrict citizens, residents, or its habitants of protecting themselves, they leave it on the government, and the government alone can't do it. Every man has the right to protect, if at basic, their own life, their own property possession, and their own household. Not so in every case. So what are your thoughts? Leave me a comment and let me know, because now the women are fighting for the simplest of items, a pepper spray. One time I know that in Jamaica you could have buy that freely, but it seems as if things have changed now. Even though I don't know if it was ever a really legal item, though it's easily acquired. Now laws have changed, and now they are seeking to have it changed again, which I think should happen, because if at least they can have that item. And people are wondering about the misuse, as with any other controlled item. And I think there's laws already on the books for the misappropriation or the misuse of any item. Because you can have a knife in your house to do your cooking and whatever. If you use that knife to attack somebody or stab somebody or rob somebody, robbery with aggravation, robbery with use of a weapon, assault resulting in grievous bodily harm or whatever, there's a million charges going to be there. So I believe, the women should have the access to these items. And if the items are misused, so, like your boyfriend, your husband, or whatever, and he says something like, are you gonna get the money, or whatever the case might be, you cannot just pepper spray him. There'll be charges for stuff like that. But where we see people are attacking the women now, kidnapping, raping, viciously assaulting, I believe they need some means to protect themselves. Persons with great cause and pass a certain criteria can apply for license of firearms. So the woman is then going to apply for them gun, which requires a lot of training, because then people will know that you have a firearm and you can become a target. So there's a lot of things involved in self-protection and carrying a weapon of any sort. But I definitely think this is something that needs to be looked at, and you guys, whatever opinions you have, drop them in the comment and let me know. What do you think? Do you think the women should have free access of pepper spray? How do we regulate it and control it? Because then again, you can't have everybody could buy pepper spray, because you will get pepper spray and person will pepper spray person and use it as a technique to rob, disorient you, then rob you, assault you, attack you, whatever the case might be. So when they're going to change this and look into it, there have to be some discussions had as to, what laws or new rules are going to be governing this. But they need some means to protect themselves because the police are not always there. And even when they're close by, they're not there. Because by the time you get to call the police or someone call the police, you are seriously injured or dead. Because a person will take their phone out first to record what's happening before they call the police. And then after them finish recording, you're either dead or severely injured, then someone might call the police. Because everybody want to have the video. We value that sensation more than actually doing something that could help or prevent, the situation from escalating further. Though nothing is certain, but that's just one option. All right, guys. So that's that. Now, on the other front, we have a video that's going around where a man is seen attacking a woman which might, have been his common law partner, someone he's involved with, or man or woman problem, because that's the only way we reach to a point like this in most cases, or some cases, where a man is going to use a machete to violently attack a female. There's speculations there as with every video. I don't know the full story behind it. But the only thing the video shows is the man and woman in an argument. She throws something on him. But people are saying that he threw water on her first. And, she threatened him. So now she threatened him and he might come with a machete and chopped her in her head. No. Listen, there's a million parts to this video. Or a million parts to the opinions I have. Because after he chopped her in the head, a licensed firm holder, either the security or police, or I don't have that information, but obviously he's a licensed firm holder, drew his firearm and fired 2 shots in the air. Now, that in itself is a different thing. But he did it in an attempt to stop the person from probably attacking the woman further or more viciously. Come on, what we are doing? What is the country doing? And it is not like women have never been attacked before. It just seems like for the last couple of weeks or couple of months, the attacks on women keeps ramping up. It's like a new trend now. A few happened last week, then more is happening now, and then we look out next week, we have 2 or 3 more or whatever. It's getting out of control, and we have to come to a point where we're like, come on, this is enough. As I said before, there was a time when our kids were being abducted. It's still happening now, but a lot of kids were going missing. 10-year-olds, 8-year-olds, girls and boys. Some were raped and killed. Most of them were raped and killed. A few came back. Some were chopped up, because I remember that case clearly. And it's just out of control. Things died down, and now things are starting up back again. So I think we need to look at those situations and try to figure out, what we want as a nation, as a people, and where our mindset is going. So it's just sad. What could have caused this to happen? Who knows? Because, you don't just get up and chop your partner in the head over one argument. It has to be something that's boiling up. And people are saying the man should have walked away or whatever, but some person's mental health is not that strong. It's just like you're in a confrontation, somebody tell us something bad, you tell them back something bad. I want to start fight, and then, sometimes reality, hit. Somebody needs to walk away, but I'm not walking away. You are not walking away, because me bad and you bad. Sometimes our mental health is not that strong to say, what, this not worth it, because we're going to an argument now. I'm armed, you're possibly armed. Maybe I'm armed, you're not armed, you're armed, I'm not armed, whatever the case might be. One of us are going to end up dead or seriously injured. Sometimes there has to be a mature party and say, what, if this is the relationship we're going to have, the relationship needs to end. Whether a bridging, husband and wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever the case might be. If you're in a relationship where you reach a point, me go and stab you up, or chop you or shoot you. The friendship or the relationship need to end. And most couples don't get to that point until death really do them part. You know? And then one person is had either committed suicide or running away from the cops. Either way, it's just a sad thing, and every day you turn on your phone, you go up on social media, it's another attack, another killing, another robbery, another rape. You're like, yo, out of control. And some people don't care, because to this, to some people it's entertainment. They log on just to see which other foolishness are going for them to say, yeah, another one. But we just have to look into that and hope so that things change out, No, there's another woman missing. A teacher, Clarendon, Natalie Dawkins. And there's a $1 million reward out for her safe return or any information that can lead, to a safe return. Because now people fear. The fear is so heightened that people realize that no, once a woman goes missing, she's either going to be raped and killed and robbed in short succession. So people, putting out a reward, trying to see that reward can garner her a safe return. I wish the same thing happened. I wish it happens quickly. Because at the end of the day, most of the things happen, and we see how these things have been happening over the past couple of days, couple of weeks, couple of months, couple of years. Rarely they are found in one piece, are found safely. And you can just imagine what the family have got through, what the people have got through right now. And we all have to sit down and look upon this and say, yo, pray for your safe return. I'll just say, listen, we all have a female or females in our life that we would die for. Whether your mother, your sister, your girlfriend, your daughter, cousin, auntie, whoever, grandmother, we all have some female in our life. If they go missing, we would not, take it easy. Sleepless days, sleepless nights, worry, diarrhea, all sorts of problems. So when we see our fellow people going down, we have to feel the same way, because that's how it invokes change. And that's how we start looking to the situation and say, listen, this need to stop, because if I were me, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Half the time you don't even know who's committing the crimes. All you know is your family member, your loved one, dead. Because people go about them business various places. So right now, this lady has been missing, and them will look for her. Hopefully, she's found, she's returned, she's rescued. We don't really want to, we're not going to hope so, but that's just what we hope for. Once again, these are just a few things that's happening, that's going on since the last time, we spoke, and there's much more. You can't cover everything in one video, in even a week's video. That's how many things happening every single day. And sometimes it's like we're sitting down watching a movie. Tomorrow the next part, tonight the next part. Just a downhill spiral, But anyway, guys, it's another thing for us to think about. What are your thoughts about everything that's going on? The direction the country is going in. And with now the new COVID restrictions, that this weekend, I think Saturday, Sunday, Monday, not sure the days, government has shut down the entire place. Definitely Sunday and Monday, full day lockdown. And all in a attempt to curb COVID. People go suffer. A lot of things now will go good, because after this, place go free up again. And what never happened this weekend go happen next week. So, just a trial and error thing, just like zones of special operations. Them try and see if it'll work and then keep it running. A lot of politics involved in all the decision. However, guys, I wish you all safe, travels and safe journeys, and consider giving the video a like. Hopefully we can save our women, hopefully we can save our people. More likely, might not the full generation, but we all try and just leave a mark on it, alright? If you like the video, thanks. If not, I'll see you in the next one.